It's only because it's you. I don't do these unless it's you or Nico or Ledge. I might fuck with Ledge when I fuck with Ledge. Ledge my brother. I might fuck with Ledge when I fuck with Ledge.
What up, Doe? Ledge here. Chill with me, Top Tier Podcast, back with another one. Promise, man. Get the interviews rolling. I know you guys miss it as long as, especially those of you who want to view it on YouTube. So we're here with another classic drop, man. We're going to keep it Midwest for this one. Not too far from me, west side of Detroit. We're going to go down to Ohio, Columbus to be exact.
614, we in the building.
Yes, sir. This man is dynamic, punching, skill set, delivery, aggression, performance. He's pretty well-rounded and talented. I've been watching this brother for a while now, actually. I seen him recently. I think the last time I seen you was against Mr. Mills, because I really know Mr. Mills. So shout out to Mills.
Great battle.
Yeah, dope battle. A lot of reaction, a lot of love. Check that out on RBE, Red Breed Entertainment's YouTube page. I'm talking to the one and only Jay Slash, man. My boy, what's good?
What's going down, man? On the mission. We in the building, man. What's going down?
Hey man, you working, man. You got a lot going on, man. I've been seeing you guys, and every time I talk to somebody from Ohio, I always got to say salute to y'all for kind of helping revive the new Midwest movement. With guys like yourself, you got J Jeans, you guys working on RBE, you got guys in the Crucible, you got guys on King of the Dot. Like everywhere I turn, Ohio,
everywhere.
Ohio running wild, man. How you feel about your state showing up like that?
Man, it's been a long time coming, man, that we, finally getting the respect that we deserve. Guys is putting in work all across the map. I mean, even if you go go down to the small, like Gates of the Garden, like we covering that too. Like we got Cincinnati all over Gates. Like we just everywhere right now, man. And Fonz, shout out to Big Fonz, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Definitely, you know what I mean? And then we just all just basically put in that same work, man, and just finding our lane and what platform really works for us, man, and what can bring out the best skill set, man. So yeah,
facts. You guys are working tirelessly. It seems. You have a big time matchup coming up very, very soon. We talking November 13th. Feels like it's around the corner with how this year's been moving. You know what I'm saying? So, and you have Craig Lamar, who is one of those guys when he's on, he is different. You know what I mean?
Different. Yes, sir.
I always say prepare for the best no matter what type of performance you've seen prior. So if you're thinking like that, which I'm sure you are, what type of bag do you feel you have to get in for this, being that it's on RBE, it's against Craig Lamar, who's very familiar with that platform, and his skill set can be dynamic? Do you go out? Do you try something different? Do you feel like you can still be yourself and get this?
Get this right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How you feel about
that? I'm gonna say this. It's definitely got to dig in a different bag. You know what I mean? Craig, man, I always feel like when you think of Craig Lamar before the fall off, he was like the twerk before twerk as far as explosion he can do, as far as really taking the top off a building. You know what I mean? But I know this is his return battle. I know that he, his last time on RBE was against Rosenberg. It didn't go too well. I'm coming off a nice, nice, good, debatable against Mills. I'm confident going into the battle. I think that Craig, he's a problem, but I feel like, on this platform and this, in Philly, where he's, he got some things where I feel like he can get exposed to. We're going to talk about him. We definitely going to rap about. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this matchup, man. I feel like if I get the best Craig and you get the best Slash, you in for a classic, man. But he can't come in at all. I'm definitely not.
I'm looking forward to this, and one thing is different about this. This is like one of the few times I can remember RBE leaving that East Coast to South kind of stumping ground they had. I consider Pennsylvania semi-Midwest, and for me, certain parts of it anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel like you got more of an advantage now that it's kind of a level playing field, as opposed to maybe battling him down south where he's kind of made his home at? Or it doesn't matter?
I mean, it don't matter for me personally, Ledge, man, because I've been on the road so many times, man. It's like I barely battle in the Midwest, and I think that's a part of, we'll get to that a little later. But I feel like that has a lot to do with a lot of things, you know what I mean? But I battle on the road a lot, man, and I think that, by me doing that, I've been able to, go through different crowds, understand different ways to, I have to deliver this, this package for this crowd, this state, different things like that. So I'm not really worried about it being closer to the Midwest or further away from him. I think it's the platform itself kind of gives it that surface level of just like, hey, this is just, it don't matter where you at, where you from, it's RBE. We ain't never been in this state before, so everything's the same on the same playing field. Now, if it was in Columbus, then that'd be different, right? But being close to Philly, I still kind of consider it Midwest, East Coast, kind of. From Tampa, so yeah, I'm definitely closer, but I think it's an even playing field. I think it's even playing.
Are you the type when you're on a car like this, and there's a lot of gunners on this car, there's a lot of people I'm familiar with, and a lot of guys that that are going to kind of, if you're not familiar with them, they're going to have one of those performances, I feel, that still to show and make you aware of who they are. Are you the type that you're just so laser focused on your opponent, you're not worried about everything else, or are you kind of looking, engaging everybody else's performances on the same card as like an inner competition with yourself?
Yeah, man, I scan the card, man, always like, look, man, I got to be the best on the card, period. You know what I mean? If I'm the best on the card, period, I know I'm going to beat my opponent, first of all. You know what I mean? Just focusing on trying to be the best, man, on the card, period. Like, leaving that standout, performance, man. I think that's something that I've been able to do, throughout my career, that's been able to give me opportunities, layered opportunities where you start here, and then because of that performance, you're able to go up as notch. You know what I mean? I think, just having that mindset going into the battle, like, man, I'm trying to be the best on the card is always, that's always been good for me, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, you're talking about you guys like what? So you got Swave on here, Bill on here, Trez, Rosenberg. Like it's
Dennis. I mean, yeah, you got some people that's on fire right now and everything. Yep.
Yeah, so like you definitely got to turn all the way up for this one. Again, for those who don't know, it's brick by brick. It's November 13th, and even when this is over with, you're not done. You got more stuff along the way. You want to tell the people what else you got coming up?
Yeah. Well, right now I just been focusing on RBE. I have been the small leagues. This year I battled in Washington D.C. on Capitol Battlegrounds against Kush. I battled and then I think this Mills. This year. So those are the only things I've had, and I got RBE obviously coming in November. But other than that, man, as far as the battle, I've just been kind of keeping my plate clean. Focusing on this particular lane with the brick by brick, having as much material as possible. I mean, I did have some things in the works with some out of town leagues, but I'm trying to stay laser focused for right now, because I do feel like this Craig Lamar battle is probably one of my most important battles in my career. You know what I mean?
I got some kind of a cliche question that not really cliche. I feel like I'm the only one who really asked this, but it's kind of prevalent and it's kind of consistent on this platform. And I always get different answers, so that's why I want to ask. What you think benefits you more, the outcome of this matchup? You like people like, /30 Craig Lamar, or, oh, man, him and Craig Lamar had one of them ones? A 30 or like a classic, like, people going to want the replay value? What you think benefits you personally more?
I'm going to give you two scenarios. One, I feel like if I 30 Craig Lamar, not saying I'm not capable of doing it, but if I 30 Craig Lamar, I feel like he probably fucked up, right? And I feel like Craig Lamar has an opportunity, like he has the talent. Like we both have the talent to have a really, really good battle if we're both on our game.
Absolutely.
I want Craig to be on top of Craig's game. I want to be on the top of my game.
For sure.
If 30 Craig, I feel like it's going to be a lot of excuses as to why it happened. You know what I mean? Now, if it's a 30 edge, you know what I mean? And then that means it's probably can go either way. Classic, I just was a little bit better each round. Cool. But if I had to choose, man, I want a classic, bro. I want a classic. That bringing the views, that bringing the talks of the town, and then I feel like I'm going into the battle as an underdog. So for me to put up, another classic, now you like, okay, Slash been really consistent on RBE. This is gonna be number 4. This is my 4th time on RBE, so it's gonna be, so it's gonna be, this is the one. This is the one. So I would want a classic, but for real, I'm gonna kick Craig ass though. So it might be a 30. It really might be 30.
You definitely got the material to state that claim. I'm not gonna hold you if you guys haven't seen. Matter of fact, I'll let you because I know Mama, like I got a prominent female base, and they always are like trying to get more in tune with battle rap. And they always have me ask these questions, so I'm gonna ask this one. This is for you, Mama. She wants to know. She would probably ask if somebody haven't seen you at all, what would be your best performance to tell them to go watch?
That is a good question. Man, I'm gonna say my best performance. That's a good question. I'm gonna say Jay Slash versus Blake Winters. Jay Slash,
okay.
That was in 2017, I think. I just feel like that's like one of those battles where it's just, man, every time I watch it, I still get the same feeling. You know what I mean? From watching all 3 rounds, it was just a classic. I mean, I went crazy, he went crazy. It was just one of those ones, you know what I mean? So definitely that. Man, I've had some ones, man. I'm gonna say I like Sir South when We Go Hard.
I saw that.
Jay Slash Sir South when We Go Hard was crazy.
I was gonna say that.
You know, I don't feel like the best Slash was put on URL. You know, I've had opportunities, 3 battles on URL. We had me and Apollo had battle of the night. The first one, it didn't drop. But I was able to get the call back, you know what I mean? So then I battled G-Lo, that dropped. I think that's a really good battle. I wouldn't say that's the best Slash. And then I got Deuce.
You got Deuce, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's the best Slash neither, you know what I mean? But those are at the peak platforms, you know what I mean? So, but Jay Slash, Kush in DC was a really, really good meet. I feel like round 2 and 3 of Mr. Mills' battle, you get a really, really good enemy. You get a really, really good version of me. So it's a bunch, man. All I can tell the fan, man, type in Jay Slash verse and enjoy it.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. I'm about 30 plus battles in, man. I consider myself a mid-tier vet, you know what I mean? So,
you got a collection, man. You got some, like you said, you
Absolutely.
got names on there, Deuce. Did you battle Gluezy too, right?
Yep, I battled Glue.
Yeah.
Glue, that's another battle. That's another one. Go check out.
I'm out here, man. I'm watching y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
sir.
if with your region, with your state doing so well, I feel like y'all guys can travel anywhere. Like when I listen to you, I'm like, oh, he'd be dope on the Riot, like giving him somebody on the Riot, like a Fate or somebody like that. If you had to travel with 5 guys from Ohio, anybody in the state, men or women, who you traveling with? So basically 4, yourself included plus a 4. Give me.
All right.
What's the 4 you grab?
So I'm gonna base it off of a lot of things. I'm gonna base it off of people, because there's some people that put in work but haven't been able to travel as much, exactly how they would be on that,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Slash for sure. I'm gonna go Fonz, no question. You know what I mean? I'll go Cheddar, no question. You know what I mean?
That.
No question. From there, I'm going CC. From here, it gets real tricky to me. You know what I mean? It gets real tricky because you got Casino, you got Cash Money, Easy, you got Ghost, you got Pretty Hippie. You know what I mean? You got so many lanes you can take, man, with that. You got Pain. You know, got different guys that you can really go. I'm gonna take me, Fonz, Cheddar, give me Sneeze, and Casino, Cash, or Hippie. I can't pick.
Ooh.
Man, that's tough.
I like that. I would, you, Fonz, Cheddar. I would say you, Fonz, Cheddar, Cash, and Pain, low key. That's probably
yeah. Because see, the thing, I mean, I feel it's tough, man. It's tough because we all got that argument, because like they can argue, like Cash can argue, like, you know what I'm saying, I fuck Slash up, you know what I'm saying, type shit. On field, but I feel like as far as the what we've done in our careers, you know what I'm saying, with Ohio battle rap, I feel like when it, like 2 years ago, Big Lou came out with that Mount Rushmore, right? It was kind of a little controversy about it, but if you 2 years later, it's like those 4 are the 4 that was like the first to be able to be on major platforms to get pushed. So it was like a good prediction, but it was me, Cheddar, Fonz, and Casino, you know what I mean? And those people have solidified their spots on the main platforms at this time, where a lot of people are hotter than us or hot, you know what I mean, right now, but still are working to get to those major platforms that we've already had, man. So, but yeah, man, I mean, you got soldiers man, it's so hard to pick, man. I didn't even talk about guys in Cincinnati that's making crazy noise too. So, we talk about this all the time in Top 5 and 0. It's
I love it, man. I love it.
I might be out of people's top 5, and I'll be like, besides Fonz, nobody's resume is bigger than mine. But I'm not out there and people's hotter, you know what I mean? Different things like that. So I get it. I get it, man.
No, y'all roster is elite. I love going out there. I'll actually be out in Cleveland for, I think it's validation with Fonz and Ill Will and things like that.
It's gonna be crazy part.
Yeah. So I'm
shout out to Rail, Big Rail too. Yeah.
So yeah, man. I can't look. I'm looking forward to this, man. I want to see this. You and Craig Lamar. Like that's why I love battle rap, man. There's so many matchups. There's so many talented people. Just be like, damn, I never would have thought of putting that together. So shout out to Lawrence. Shout out to Wing.
Wing, yes, man. And you know, I've actually been calling Craig Lamar out for a little minute now. Honestly,
really?
Man. You know, I started out the Mills battle. You know, with the when I say that I got a shot for Ja out the Eagle. I'll murder Jay, and I'm still looking for Craig like Debo. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking.
I didn't know that was for Lamar though. I didn't.
Yeah, that's for him. It's been for him. You know what I mean? I did when I had the social distance battle for RBE. That's when I first originated that bar. Set it there, and then I set it to bring it back. So I've said it twice on cam now. So when they, you know, and it's been a lot of back and forth for this matchup. I had a few other names that he, you know, Craig was original. Then it got another name, and it was like 3 or 4. So me and Craig really, really, truly got locked in on the 15th. No, my fault, on the 12th. 100% on the 12th. And then, you know, so we both got 30 days, man. We got 30 days.
30 days, RBE, brick by brick. You versus Craig Lamar. This should be a good one again. You got Bill Collector, you got Sway, you got so not only because what I noticed, and this is kind of the importance of going to events, being in the building, it's like you never know who else is there is watching and recommending someone. The top tier seat, just like, yo, you know, Dre Dennis is there, Gates of the Garden owner. Bill, you know, might see you and be like, yo, Dre, he'll go crazy at Gates versus Zay Smooth. Like, so it's just always, I tell these guys here locally, here in Michigan, you never know who is watching. It's not really about your op. Sometimes it's about the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's a bar.
Exactly. I like that.
But yeah, no. So I know, I see you one of those guys. There's a guy on the West too. You guys take advantages of every opportunity, and I like that. And
that's something I really, really strive for, man. It's, you know, just always, you know, putting my best foot forward in every battle. But there's not a battle that you could be. I mean, and honestly, it's the highest level battle I got where I feel like I took the most day off was against Deuce. Third one. And it was like, that was the make or break battle. That was you on now. You go crazy against him, you on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I feel like just being consistent, man, just striving to be the best you can be, being better in battle, all that stuff matter, man. And then league owners in the rap community, like you just said, like they notice that shit. You know what I'm saying? They notice that hard work and grind, man. Man on a mission, man. I don't just, that's not just a slogan, man. That's like a lifestyle, bro.
I love it, man. I love it. Look, I mean, I appreciate your time, man. We're gonna look forward to seeing you some more. I'm always around if y'all want to chop it up and come back on the show. So
most definitely. Just
hit me up, man. And yeah, man, this has been a good one, man. I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, man. Let me just do quick shout outs, man.
Go for it.
Shout out Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Ohio battle rap itself, man. You know what I mean? And shout out Bills out in, you know what I'm saying, North Carolina, man. You know what I'm saying? Has a lot to do with my progression in battle rap, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man. Man on the Mission website just dropped, manonthemissionbrand.com. Go get your merch. Do what you need to do, man. But we lit. November 13th, Slash versus Craig Lamar. Brick by brick is going down, man. Ledge, I appreciate you, dog.
Absolutely. And to everybody watching, we appreciate you as well. As always, keep it battle rap. Peace and love. We are out.